right, here we go. Well, good Monday afternoon, everybody. This is Dave with Nomadic E Biking Adventures. Today is January 12th, 2026. And welcome to Panama City Beach, Florida, where it is a toasty 51 degrees. It feels like is 43 degrees. And I purposely waited for the heat of the day. Yes, I said the heat of the day, which today will be 53 degrees. Yeah, and you can see I've got a hooded sweatshirt on, and I have jogging pants on. Jogging pants on for the first time since the last time I was here 11 months ago. Yeah. We're, of course, Panama City Beach is right on the shore of the Gulf of America. I need to whoa, this is going to be interesting. We're here a month till next February 18th. I just had to reset my cyclometer. Not too many beachgoers out today. But our challenge today is we'll probably put on about 13 miles, give or take. But our goal today is to set out a trail camera in some of the wild forest land that we're going to be heading over. So we got a backpack on as well. Winds are out of the northeast, I believe, about 10 miles an hour, so there is a little bit of a wind chill. Next 10 days, we're barely going to get out of the 50s, if that. We're going to probably be hanging in the 50s. And maybe 1 or 2 days will be in the 60s. But that's it. I came here yesterday. I am now in the central time zone of Florida. A lot of you didn't know that Florida has 2 time zones. So we're back in Central. And that really screws you up since you're just over the line. Because I think I turned when that bus came out. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's this one. I'll let this car go by. Yeah, I might not even have to put my gloves on. But yeah, the time zone really screws you up here because I jumped into Central time zone, probably an hour's drive from the east coming on 10. So I think sunset is almost like 4 o'clock-ish, 4 to 4:30. I'll have to look and see what it is actually. Well, yeah, you lose an hour and everything is really different. Sunrise wasn't that bad. It was like 6:41 I think this morning, which isn't too bad there. But the sunset is like in the 4 o'clock hour. So we're gonna hop on. There's a nice little bike path once we get up to this highway here. And this is the Panama Beach Parkway. Is it Parkway? Yes. So, come on now, why did that kick off? There's a lot of building going on around here. The place that I'm staying at, oh shit, now I got construction here. So we're gonna pop out here on the oh, they're not even working. Could have squeezed by there, but lunch hour. So we're gonna jump back on here. Yeah, so I remember last year when I was here, it was cold all the time too. Like I say, we're in the far north Florida area, and yesterday when I left the house sitting in Davenport, which is by Orlando, I left at about 11 o'clock in the morning. It's a 6-hour ride here from Orlando. Temperature was 81 degrees. I ran through the oh, this is a new Dairy Queen. That's new. Ran into the cold front heading north, and temperature dropped. Ooh, something smells good. Oh, that barbecue place over there. it dropped 20 degrees in just a little bit of time. We're kind of riding into the wind, so it's kind of biting my hands. So we got a whole month to kind of explore Panama City Beach again. Like I say, today is going to be kind of a short one. Tomorrow's temperature is supposed to be back near 60, so almost 10 degrees warmer. Say, this has a nice little bike path along here. I'm trying to remember what happened last time. I went across one of these crossings and what the heck fell out, and I ran over and crushed it. I remember last time I was here, I didn't have a drone. So, break out the sweatpants. Keep me nice and dry. Shouldn't say dry, but warm. It does make a big difference. My hands are getting cold. See, I think more improvements along here. There was a lot of road construction, so we had to take alternative routes on some of this on this highway here. I came in and that's all cleared up. I think this is the I'm still trying to think of what fell off the bike and I crushed it. Alright, so I know we turn up here at the light. this lady parked right in the crosswalk. And this corner's still got a flooded spot. Why is my phone going off? It should stay on all the time. I don't understand. This goes down to a park. And then we'll be getting on a trail system. I believe it's called Gayle's Trail. And I'd like to set up something in this general area. I got a bottle of water with me today, but I think I need some hot drinkable stuff. I don't think there's going to be too much in this industrial park area. Boy, it is just a breezy, bone-chilling ride today. I was kind of thinking some of these right-of-ways under the power line, but it kind of looks like they're all flooded. And being here a month, we've got, I'll probably let each of the settings soak for a week, and then we'll probably end up moving it if we don't get any good activity on the camera. Take a ride down to the trailhead, whatever this park was. I can't remember what the name was on it. We'll come back and we'll turn right here. I don't think anybody's going to be out here today. Just Crazy Dave. Oh, there's somebody on a bike. When we come back this way, we'll probably stop here and get a nice drone shot of that. Conservation Park. Conservation Park. Last time I came through here, it was kind of busy. There's a bunch of other little trails around here, but don't know if they're bike friendly or not. We'll maybe take a peek. There's like 4 cars in the parking lot here. See, it keeps on going this way, and I think you can keep on going if you got a bike. But we're not going to do it today. We're just going to, might be a nice trail to take once it warms up. Hands are getting cold. My hands are getting cold. So here's the trailhead. Some of these are just like walking paths to go back and forth on. I bet you could probably do, I'll have to map a route out. It's pretty expansive. I know last time I was on here I had maybe 2 batteries that were getting depleted. Well, with this colder weather, any alligators that are out and about are going to be very slow. They do not like cold weather. And I'm going to stop up here by this sign. And we'll end up taking a nice little drone shot. Let's get this thing powered up. It's been a while since you've been out there, hasn't it?
Circle, rock, helix, follow, droney. 10 meters, droney, 3, 2, 1. Unable to take off. Aim camera at subject first.
Well, we will, but we'll let this car go by first. Why does this thing keep on going off?
Meters, droney, 3, 1.
It was pretty good. There's just got to be, this is the type of shrubbery, if you want to call it that, the area that I'm looking at. And again, I've never been here. I mean, put out a trail camera out here, so I don't know how it's going to be. But the area that I want to put this out, it's coming up, and I think it would be, actually, you know what, I want to check out in back of this industrial park. It was one of the areas I wanted to go check out. We're gonna turn left on here next, but I wanted to go down at this industrial park just to see what it looks like. The other thing was I was gonna go down that way too. Panhandle helicopter. Huh. It's interesting. One of the places I was looking at was kind of down here, but now I see there's businesses here. And it looks like they're kind of, well, they got a batch plant here for concrete. And I looked on Google Maps and that is now being developed. So that's not going to work. See all that woods in the back there. That's kind of the area where I want to set up in. The substation over there. especially if you're used to 70s and 80s being thrown in when it's in the 50s, wind chills in the 40s. The only thing cold on me right now is the hands. So I think when I'm done here, I'll get my cotton gloves that I got in my bag. It's hard to pick out deer trails too, I mean, because it's all sandy. See, last time I was here, I believe I still had the God, I'm trying to remember what fell and broke. Oh, what's coming on up the trail here with lights on? See him in that rear view mirror? Unless he's heading to the substation here. I thought there was a park bench along here too. See, I was thinking that's in that right of way there, but it's all standing water. So is most of this stuff along here too. See if he turns in here. He might turn in here or right up the road here. He's probably going to turn in up here because it looks like they've got some construction going on. Oh man, that's the area I was thinking of doing, but pretty swampy. I think he's going to turn here. There's a bunch of other people there. Yep, he turned in there. Oh, it's a porta potty guy. He's going to drop off a porta potty, I guess. Yeah, this looks like they've been through here to pick out some trees, and I see some environmental webbing, and here's some clear cutting. So they're developing that, so that's new. Over here might not be too bad. No, I see some these are people they're going in and out. It's not it's not gonna work. Alright, so these were my two that I was gonna do something, but it's kind of swampy. Looks like they're opening that all up. Alright, so my other alternative is either turn up the road here or go back this way a little bit. I think I'll go back across the road up here. They've been in here with heavy equipment. This building over here was not there last time, but last time I think they were just clearing that all out. And here we got to go make a left and zigzag across the crosswalk at the traffic lights. So I guess we'll do that. Oh, brakes are kind of hard. I just went through a red light. Little bastard. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Looks pretty big for a hotel. Yeah, last year they were just clearing all this property out. That looks like a pretty big hotel. Man, that's a biggie. Either for the city or the state. But look at all the clearing they've done out here. This is a lot of woods and it's all clearing out. Wow. My spots are disappearing. Look at that. Wow. And even off the road here, it's all standing water. Ooh, it's going to be hard to find a place without getting your feet wet. Now this was a short path along here. It's all, damn. Let's go down here and check this out. Oh, there's some people down here, but both sides of this is all water. But this goes, oh, this one is the one that, why didn't that show up? I had thought I had this all pegged out for a place to put something. This might not be very good. Well, we got a nice place to kind of ride around. This, I think it's going down to some ball diamonds. Go around the ball diamonds a little bit. Gayle's Trails. Old Gayle's Trails. Little doggy park. I got the doggy park closed off. Oh, they'll come in this way, I guess. Damn. I cranked down on that end piece there, but it still keeps on. Ball diamonds here. Concession area. Some gloves on. Alright guys, look at this. First time in I don't know how many, well, I think I wore gloves last year. I've got cotton gloves on. My hands are getting cold. Alright, well, let's keep on going around the complex here. Look at it. That's called dedication there, Dave. Nice batting cages. There's a brave soul walking out. Walking out here. Hi there. Dog dog waste station. Why they got it locked up? I had put these cotton gloves on in the bike in case I had to work on some oil parts or something, like the chain or. So a lot of these woods here have flooded areas on both sides. Want to get wet feet. I want to try to find something that's not on the main trail. Well, we're at 10 miles. We've got our 10 amp hour battery in right now. Look at that fucking utility work up ahead. Must be all tree trimmers. Now we take back going the other way, but we're going to keep on going this way for a while. Actually, this right away in here don't look too bad. I see some paths going through here. It's like they're coming out and going in, but I don't want to stop where there was utility people here. And it's right on the main drag. I want to find something that's just off the main drag. Right next to a highway too. He's just killing time. Oh, and he's clearing out. Wow. That's it. He's clearing out because it's right underneath the high line here. That's a nice job to get. It's a good thing I didn't put my camera in there. Alright. If I do something in here, I gotta jump across that wet ditch. Man, he's got a lot of trees to clear out. You know what? I changed my settings on the camera here. That's why it keeps on going off. I had it that the screen would never die, so it stayed on all the time, and then I changed it to 5 minutes. And if you miss it at 5 minutes, then it goes. And these gloves don't allow you to reset it. They're not touchable gloves. I think there's another trail right here. That's a guy rollerblading. I think the other path that area I was going to look was right to the right here. Now let's let's go forward a little bit. We'll probably end up turning right. I just want to see if this guy's going to turn down the path to the right there. You know, I could just stick it here. That guy ain't gonna make it here in a week. I wanna change that setting on there. That's kind of, maybe that's why I did it to that. Now, if I can remember where it was, I think it was in general. I can't see where it was. Screen capture. Nope, I don't think it was that. I can't see where it is. Let's try control center. That's not it. Wallpaper screen time. No, it's not that. I'll have to do it at home. I can find out there's more. Well, the other one I wanted to check was out in here on the other side of this. Let's go back. Let's go see what this looks like. Traveling traffic here. Here wouldn't be too bad because it's I bet you there's a lot of I had some turn off here like this. Let's go back. Let's go to here and see what it says. Private property. All right, be right back home. All right, let's heard too many clicks on this. Make sure we're going good. We just got done setting out our trail camera, and let's go see if it's gonna work out. All right, so let's we got one guy coming up behind me. Let's go back this way, I guess. This, I haven't gone down this path yet. .2 miles, 53 minutes on the seat. You know, one thing with this alright, we got that camera set up. The wind is really picking up. I did just see some deer tracks in there. I don't know how old they are. down the one bar. We're going to run this one dry just to see what we get out of it. We've been getting about 15 to 18 miles. It may be a little bit less because of the cold weather. But see, there's a lot of trails along here that they come in and out of here. So I bet you they're all in here and they come out at night. If you look in the tall grass, you'll see some beaten down paths, which means that they come and go through there. That would be a awesome land in there. Put something in, but getting over this little ditch is the hard part. And I'm not going to put my knee-high boots on just to cross a ditch. That ain't bad there. There's a couple spots you could probably jump to get in there. But again, this is right on the main path, and the place that I just set up the camera, it was kind of a little roadway that went past it to turn off on it, so you're not parked out right in the open. Well, we'll see. It may take a while. They'll sniff that. They put deer corn out. This wouldn't be bad to cross over in here. It's a pretty short little ditch. Like I say, it's right on the main drag here. If there was a place that would hold off, so like if there was some type of service road that just went in a little bit. Like in here wouldn't be too bad, but then it starts getting wet again. I'm gonna try this path after I change out my battery. 13.6 miles. Not too good.